Everybody, and welcome back to some more WWE 2K25 MyGM. We are currently on season 2, and we are on the road to Bad Blood. The last time we did MyGM was the road to SummerSlam Cleveland, and right now we are on the road to Bad Blood. If you're new to my channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so you won't miss new content just like this one. As you can see, we have like all of the matches set up for the ECW side of things. We're gonna confirm the booking, and we kick off this week of MyGM with Friday Night SmackDown, or SmackDown for short. Andre Chase and Duke Hudson, Chase U, take on the Bloodline 2.0's Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga in a tables match to kick off SmackDown, with Chase U's tag team titles on the line. And the winners are Chase U, and they retain their tag team titles. Grayson Waller calls out Tonga Loa in a weak promo. Dakota Kai of Damage Control takes on Fallon Henley, one half of the Fatal Influence tag team with JC Jane. And the winner is Dakota Kai, who picks up the victory. A promo from Kevin Owens, and a fatal 4-way women's bout. Kairi Sane, Piper Niven, Bianca Belair, and JC Jane. And the winner is Piper Niven, who picks up the victory. A promo from Tonga Loa of the Bloodline 2.0, calling out Shawn Spears. And the main event is for the United States Championship. Sami Zayn, the champion, and the challenger, the Nigerian Giant, Omos. And the winner is Sami Zayn, retains his United States Championship to end this week's SmackDown on top right here on MyGM. As we continue the week with Monday Night Raw, Josh Briggs, the challenger, takes on Kofi Kingston for Kofi's World Heavyweight Championship to kick off Raw. And the winner is Josh Briggs is your new World Heavyweight Champion. We get a promo / training from Ashante the Adonis. The unpredictable and outright explosive Braun Breaker takes on Akira Tozawa of the Alpha Academy. And who gets the win in this one? And Braun Breaker wins. We get a promo from The Rock and Cash Suplex, calling out the young OG Javon Evans and Ashante the Adonis. Women's division action on Raw. Katana Chance takes on the women's world champion, almost butchered my words there, in Raquel Rodriguez. And who gets the win in this one? And the winner is Raquel Rodriguez, who picks up the victory over Katana Chance. Javon Evans calls out Cash Suplex in a embarrassing promo based on the promo rating alone. Embarrassing. And we move on to our main event. Xavier Woods of the New Day taking on Tommaso Ciampa of DIY in one half of the World Tag Team Championships alongside Johnny Gargano. And who gets the win in this singles bout? And Tommaso Ciampa picks up the victory over Xavier Woods of the New Day. We are now midway through the week as we are on NXT right now, and we kick off NXT with the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. Tegan Knox. Hold on, folks. The stream will continue. Oh, okay, folks, I'm back. I am really sorry about that, and we're just gonna forget that certain interruption that happened during my GM live stream. Anyway, back to what I was saying, and picked up where I left off at. We kick off NXT with this. Well, let me rephrase what I said. We kick off NXT this week here on MyGM with the women's tag team titles on the line. The NXT women's tag team titles on the line. Tegan Knox teams up with Natalya to take on Molly Holly and Blair Davenport for the vacant NXT tag team titles. The women's tag team titles, that is. And who picks up the victory? And your winners are Molly Holly and Blair Davenport, and your new women's tag team champions here on NXT. Elton Prince calls out his Pretty Deadly tag team partner in a weak promo. Asuka versus Shotzi in women's division action here on NXT. Razor of the Authors of Pain calls out Montez Ford of the Street Profits. Tag team action. Angel and Kit Wilson versus Flex Magnon and Cody Rhodes in tag team action. And Flex and Cody pick up the victory in tag team action. And the main event is for the NXT North American Champion, Angelo Dawkins of the Street Profits, and the current champion takes on Lexis King who walks out of the main event of NXT this week with the North American Champion. And Lexis King is your new North American Champion. And we end this week's MyGM with ECW Extreme Championship Wrestling, the land of Extreme. And we kick off the land of Extreme with a women's fatal 4-way matchup to kick off ECW. The Man, Becky Lynch, the Center of the Universe, Tiffany Stratton, the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella, and Isla Dawn. And who picks up the victory in this one? And the Man, Becky Lynch, picks up the victory. Jody Garcia takes on Lyra Valkyria in her ECW in-ring debut. And the winner is Lyra Valkyria picks up the victory over Jody Garcia. We get a promo from Louis Kaiser. And this, a good old heavyweight clash. Representing the OC, Luke Gallows taking on Ivar, representing the Viking / War Raiders in a Extreme Rules match. And Ivar picks up the victory in a Extreme Rules bout in the main event. Another Extreme Rules bout. Solo Sikoa, the Street Champ, takes on El Idolo himself, Andrade. And the winner is Andrade, who picks up the victory. Andrade is injured for 4 weeks. We are now 3 weeks away from Bad Blood. Okay, we got a message from Tiffany Stratton to ECW GM Paul Heyman. Look, Becky has been handing me nothing but losses. Isn't there something? Well, someone isn't there someone else on the roster that can match me, that you can match me up against for a change? I'm gonna go with, I'll make it happen. Thanks. This is just what I need to get my head back in the game. And a message from Triple H. Unexpected absence this week. Tamara sent me a message sent me a message claiming that she needs time away from management for the next 2 weeks. She didn't sound in the best of moods. Not sure how you want to handle this. Thanks for letting me know. I'm sure that she needs to let off steam, but try to stay on the top of issues with star morale. I don't want to see discipline problems at ECW. Rest your male solo champions this week. Promise Tiffany Stratton that their next fight wouldn't be against Becky Lynch. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that her next fight isn't against Becky Lynch. but I'm gonna put her against Jody Garcia. Okay, we have the match card set up for ECW this week as we are hitting closer and closer to Bad Blood. The PLE will feature all of the wrestlers from all 4 brands: ECW, SmackDown, Raw, and NXT.
Is this draft mode or universe mode?
Confirm booking, yes. And we kick off the week of MyGM once again with Friday Night SmackDown with some women's division action. Okay. Dakota Kai of Damage Control takes on Fallon Henley of Fatal Influence along with JC Chain. And who picks up the victory in this one? And the winner is Dakota Kai. Omos calls out Chase Hughes, Andre Chase in a promo. The legendary Bubba Ray Dudley of the Dudley Boys takes on Shawn Spears. And the winner is the legendary Bubba Ray Dudley. The Bloodline 2.0, Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga call out Chase U in a promo. Triple Threat, Tonga Loa, representing the Bloodline 2.0, takes on Grayson Waller, and Chase U representative Andre Chase.
No.
And the winner is
MyGM.
Andre Chase picks up the victory. In a promo from Kevin Owens. And the main event is for the WWE Undisputed Women's Championship. The champion, Piper Niven, who is also the United States Women's Champion, as he takes on Kairi Sane of Damage Control, the challenger. And the winner is Piper Niven retains her championship in the main event to close out SmackDown. And we continue the week of MyGM with Monday Night Raw. And we kick off Monday Night Raw this week with the Intercontinental Women's Championship on the line. The former champion Nia Jax takes on the current champion Kaden Carter, who walks out as champion, and Nia Jax regains the Women's Intercontinental Champion. Akira Tozawa calls out Braun Breaker. Tag team action. The Rock, Cash Suplex take on the team of Ashante the Adonis and the young OG Javon Evans. And the winners are Ashante the Adonis and Javon Evans. we get a promo from Braun Strowman and a championship rematch from last week. Kofi Kingston, the former World Heavyweight Champion, takes on the current champion, Josh Briggs. Who walks out of champion in this rematch? And Kofi regains the World Heavyweight Champion. Braun Breaker, who calls out Akira Tozawa in a promo. In the main event, a tornado tag team match for the World Tag Team titles. Noam Dar and Pete Dunne, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, DIY, the current World Tag Team Champions. And who walks out with the tag team gold? And DIY are still your World Tag Team Champions.
I know, right? LOL.
And we are midway through the week once again with NXT. Angelo Dawkins, the former NXT North American champion, takes on the current champion, Lexis King, with a run-in / interference from Flex Mignon. And who walks out as champion? Lexis King is still your North American champion. Trick Williams calls out Akam of the Authors of Pain. And we get a women's matchup between these two new stars making their debut in the NXT women's division. Kelly Contrail and Karen Compactor. And who walks away with the win? And Karen Compactor wins. Cody Rhodes calls out Berto of Los Garza. Asuka versus Shotzi in women's action. And the winner is Shotzi. Picks up the victory as this rivalry between her and Asuka continues to grow. Kid Wilson of Pretty Deadly with a promo. And the main event is a backstage brawl for the NXT Women's Tag Team titles. Molly Holly and Blair Davenport, the new and current champions, take on Natalya and Tegan Knox. And who walks away with the tag team gold? And the winner is Molly Holly and Blair Davenport are still your NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. And we close out the week of MyGM with ECW once again as we draw closer and closer to Bad Blood. We kick off NXT. I mean ECW. I hate when I butcher my words, especially when I'm doing this type of content. We kick off ECW, the land of extreme, as some people call it. Solo Sikoa takes on Eddie Thorpe in singles action. And the winner is Eddie Thorpe. Women's action here on ECW. The center of the universe, Tiffany Stratton, takes on Jody Garcia. In women's action, and the winner is Judy Garcia picks up the victory over Tiffany Stratton. In more women's action, Valhalla, the woman formerly known as Sarah Logan, takes on Isla Dawn. A promo from Luke Gallows, and we close out ECW on top this week with a main event triple threat matchup under Extreme Rules, which means that anything goes. Louis Kaiser, Ivar, and Brutus Creed. 3 different combustible elements. Louis Kaiser picks up the victory in this triple threat Extreme Rules main event against 2 other men, in Ivar and Brutus Creed.
Did you read my comment on the mashups from Joe and Reed? Yeah.
Now we are 2 weeks away from Bad Blood. Okay, a message from Tiffany Stratton to Paul Heyman once again. Hey, what amazing growth we've seen lately from ECW. I like to stay humble when I can, but you have to admit you've seen some amazing growth out of me as well, right? This journey has been amazing at times. I feel like I'm getting lost with the crowd. I know the WWE Universe loves me though, but how do you feel about my impact on ECW? I absolutely appreciate what you bring to ECW. You're one of our top stars. In fact, I want to offer you a bonus of $50K for helping me carry this brand. I appreciate you, but despite your popularity, I can't show you special treatment. This is an equal locker room. There are no favorites. I'm gonna go with the first option. A message from Jody Garcia to Paul Heyman, our ECW GM. Listen, I am not feeling physically 100% right now. I don't mind pain, but I don't want a serious injury. Can I take it's okay if I take 2 weeks off. Sorry, Jody, we have work to do. Sure, get some rest, Jody. Tell you what, take a week off at the health spa. I'm gonna go with the middle option. Completed. Promise Lou Gallo a Switch promo within 3 weeks. Not fulfilled. Ensure your least popular available fighters is in a match this week. Okay, let's set up the matches for ECW this week.
I'll see you a little bit nervous, is that right?
Okay, all the matches are set up for ECW this week, and confirm booking. And we kick off my GM once again with SmackDown, or Friday Night SmackDown, with the United States Championship on the line to kick off SmackDown, as the challenger Omos takes on the current champion Sami Zayn, and who walks away with the gold to kick off SmackDown. And Sami Zayn, once again, is your United States champion. Tonga Loa calls out Grayson Waller. Bubba Ray Dudley of the legendary Dudley Boys takes on Shawn Spears. And Bubba Ray Dudley picks up the victory. We get a promo from Kevin Owens once again. The Bloodline 2.0, Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga take on Andre Chase and Duke Hudson, representing Chase U, in tag team action. And the winners are Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. Grayson Waller, who calls out Tonga Loa of the Bloodline 2.0.
How random, Rhea Ripley and Dakota Kai.
And we close out SmackDown with some tag team action. Tornado tag team action, that is. It is for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. Fatal Influence, JC Jane and Fallon Henley take on the random pairing of Rhea Ripley and Dakota Kai, who walks away with the gold. And Rhea and Dakota, excuse me, are your new women's tag team champions. And we continue the week of MyGM with Monday Night Raw. We kick off Raw with some good old tag team action. Ashante the Adonis and the young OG Javon Evans take on The Rock and Cash Suplex in tag team action. And the winners are Ashante the Adonis and Javon Evans. Xavier Woods calls out Tommaso Ciampa of DIY in a promo. Kofi Kingston takes on Josh Briggs in singles action. And Kofi Kingston picks up the victory. We get a promo, a charity one at that, from the monster of all monsters, Braun Strowman. Katana Chance versus Raquel Rodriguez in singles action, 1-on-1 in women's action here on Raw. And who walks away with the win? Raquel Rodriguez with a victory over Katana Chance here on Raw. And Tommaso Ciampa of DIY is the one who calls out Xavier Woods of the New Day in a promo. In the main event, Akira Tozawa of the Alpha Academy takes on the unpredictable and outright explosive Braun Breaker. And the winner is Akira Tozawa picks up the victory. And now we're midway through the week as we kick off NXT with Angel and Kit Wilson of Pretty Deadly take on Cody Rhodes and Flex Mignon in tornado tag action. And the winners are Angel and Kit Wilson pick up the tag team victory to kick off NXT. Karen Compactor calls out her rival. Akam of the Authors of Pain takes on Trick Willie himself, Mr. Whoop That Trick Williams. And the winner is Akam, who picks up the victory. And we get a promo from Lexis King, our NXT North American champion. Asuka versus Shotzi in women's action as the rivalry between these two continues to grow. And who picks up the victory? And it's Asuka. And Kelly Contrail, who calls out her rival this time around. And the main event is some good old women's tag team action. Molly Holly, Blair Davenport take on the team of Natalya and Tegan Nox. And the winners are Natalya and Tegan Nox. And we close out ECW this week. Or should I say we close out EC we close out the week of MyGM with ECW on top. And we kick off the Land of Extreme ECW, that is, with Extreme Rules action. Carl Anderson of the OC takes on Brutus Creed. And who walks away with the win? Carl Anderson picks up the victory. We get a promo from Tiffany Stratton, a TLC match, Carmella versus Becky Lynch, the Princess of Staten Island versus The Man. And the winner is Becky Lynch, who picks up the victory. A heavyweight clash. Luke Gallows of the OC alongside Carl Anderson takes on Ivar representing excuse me, had the cough, takes on Ivar representing the War/Viking Raiders. And we get another promo, this time from Louis Kaiser. And our main event of ECW is a TLC match, similar to a Extreme Rules match, as Eddie Thorpe takes on Solo Sikoa. And Solo Sikoa picks up the victory. Only 1 week left until Bad Blood. A message from Gunther to Paul Heyman. It's been too long, but I'm back. Thanks for the opportunity. The movie was getting some serious buzz during test screenings. This is great for my career. Great to have you back. We need you here. Glad it all worked out for you. Let's get back to work. A message from Solo Sikoa. Hey boss, I have been talking with Brutus a lot lately. And he had this great idea. And once again, excuse my stuttering, that we should team up for a tag team match. I think we'd actually make an awesome tag team. Can I convince you to take a chance on us and book us a tag match in the next few weeks? Sorry. So I've got other plans for you in Creed. Sure, let's see how your team works out. I'm gonna go with the latter option. A message from Becky Lynch. The man has arrived. I am really psyched for this upcoming PLE. Can't wait to put on a great show for the crowd. This week promised Jody 2 weeks of rest. Not fulfilled. Have at least one tables match this week. Okay, all the matches are set up for the final ECW before Bad Blood. Confirm booking. And we kick off the final week of MyGM before the WWE Bad Blood PLE. And we kick off the final week with Friday Night SmackDown with a Iron Man match to kick off SmackDown. Piper Niven versus Kairi Sane. And Kairi Sane picks up the victory. Omos calls out Andre Chase of Chase U. Bianca Belair versus JC Jane in one-on-one women's action on the blue brand. Bianca Belair picks up the victory. Bubba Ray Dudley has a promo. Fallon Henley versus Dakota Kai in women's action as well. And Dakota Kai picks up the victory. Bloodline 2.0 representatives Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga call out Chase U, Andre Chase, and Duke Hudson in a promo. 2 Canadians battle it out. The prize fighter Kevin Owens, Sean Spears, the man formerly known as the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger, in one-on-one action here on SmackDown. And we get a promo from Sami Zayn. And the main event is a TLC match. The Aussie icon, the arrogant Aussie Grayson Waller, takes on the Bloodline 2.0's Tonga Loa in a TLC match. And Grayson Waller picks up the victory. And we kick off the final Raw before the Bad Blood PLE here on MyGM. Well, here in MyGM with Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, DIY take on Noam Dar and Pete Dunne in tag team action. And who walks away with the win? Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano pick up the victory, thus completing and finishing this tag team feud with Noam Dar and Pete Dunne once and for all. Katana Chance calls out Raquel Rodriguez in a promo. Josh Briggs versus Xavier Woods of the New Day. And who picks up the win? Josh Briggs picks up the victory. And it's Raquel Rodriguez who calls out Katana Chance this time, also in a promo. More tag team action. The Rock Cash Suplex takes on their rivals, Ashante the Adonis and the young OG Javon Evans. And the winners are The Rock and Cash Suplex, as the rivalry between The Rock, Cash Suplex, Ashante the Adonis, and Javon Evans has been completed once and for all. Kofi Kingston, the other half of the New Day, takes on the monster of all monsters, one big SOB in Braun Strowman in singles action. And the winner is Braun Strowman, who picks up the victory. Akira Tozawa takes on Braun Breaker in a Extreme Rules match as the main event to close out Raw. Akira Tozawa picks up the victory as the rivalry between Tozawa and Braun Breaker has been completed and finished once and for all. And now we're midway through the week, as we are now on NXT, and we kick off NXT with a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules opener. Tegan Nox, Molly Holly, Blair Davenport, and Natalya. Who picks up the win in this fatal 4-way Extreme Rules opener? And Tegan Nox picks up the victory. Natalya will be injured for 3 weeks, and Blair Davenport will be injured for 2 weeks. Trick Williams calls out Akam of the Authors of Pain in a promo. And the rivalry between Karen Compactor and Kelly Contrail continues to grow as these two face off each other once again in singles action. Karen Compactor wins as the rivalry between her and Kelly Contrail has been completed. Berto calls out Cody Rhodes. Asuka versus Shotzi in women's action here on NXT. Asuka picks up the victory, and the feud slash rivalry between her and Shotzi has been completed and finished once and for all. We get a promo from our NXT North American Champion, Lexis King. Berto and Kit Wilson take on Cody Rhodes and Flex Mignon in tag team action. And the latter, Cody and Flex, pick up the victory. And we close out NXT with the main event. A backstage brawl for the NXT tag team titles. The Authors of Pain, Akam and Razor, take on Randy Orton and one half of the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins, the current champions. And who walks away with the gold? And Randy Orton and Angelo Dawkins are still your NXT tag team champions, as Randy Orton is injured for 2 straight weeks. And we close out the week with ECW with a tables match. Eddie Thorpe versus Brutus Creed. And Brutus Creed picks up the victory. We get a promo from Gunther. A TLC match with Tiffany Stratton and Tamara Ty-Cross. And we get a singles match between Lloyd Kaiser and Carl Anderson. And a promo from the Pitbull herself, Ivy Nile. And Luke Gallows once again takes on Ivar in a heavyweight clash. The rivalry has been completed. The feud between Luke Gallows and Ivar, that is, as Ivar picks up the victory over Luke Gallows. And the main event is a Extreme Rules match. The Man, Becky Lynch, and the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella, who picks up the victory. And let's see how this one goes. And Carmella picks up the victory. And the rivalry between Becky and Carmella has been completed. And Becky Lynch is injured for 4 weeks. MyGM. Okay, ECW. MyGM Tier 1 reach 2.3 million total fans. It's finally here, week 15, WWE Bad Blood. We got a message from Tamara Ty-Cross. Hey, my contract at ECW is up at the end of the week. I'd be interested in staying another 5 weeks. The cost would be $22,500. Actually, I already have made a authorization to extend your contract. Thanks for your work tomorrow, but I won't be renewing the contract. Okay, let's talk figures. Okay, we have the deal. See you next week. A message from Triple H. That recent acquisition, Tamara, is doing better than expected. Maybe with a little push, she could become a bona fide superstar for ECW. Here's a to the moon power card. Might be useful to help establish her as a rising star for the brand. Carl Anderson, hey boss, I know you've probably got plans for the PLE already. I haven't been in a lot of PLEs yet. I just think I could put on a heck of a show if you just change your mind. Just throwing it out there. Carl Anderson is hoping to make an appearance at the upcoming PLE. Ensure your least popular not fulfilled. Ensure that your least popular available bruiser is in a match this week. So Becky Lynch is injured. So I'm gonna put Lyra Valkyria from ECW in this. Is a women's tornado tag, which means that 4 superstars from like different brands are going to team up against each other. Ensure that your least popular available bruiser is in a match this week. Okay, we have the mid card match set up on the ECW side of things. Valhalla versus Isla Dawn, and we got the opener matchup for Bad Blood already set up, a women's tornado tag team matchup. And the main event is going to be on the men's side. Main event, a men's fatal 4-way backstage brawl. So I do want to have the ring general. Whom should I pick? Gunther, Louis Kaiser, Ivar, Bruce Creed, Solo Sikoa, Eddie Thorpe, or one half of the OC, Carl Anderson or Luke Gallows. I'm gonna pick Carl Anderson. Okay, everything is set up for the Bad Blood PLE, and it's time to confirm booking. And we kick off Bad Blood with a women's Tornado Tag Team matchup. Tegan Knox from NXT will team up with Valkyria from ECW to take on Friday Night SmackDown's JC Jane and Monday Night Raw's Raquel Rodriguez. And it all goes down right now at Bad Blood. If you have been enjoying this edition of MyGM so far, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe like I mentioned earlier in my intro. And don't forget to turn on that notifications bell as well, so you won't miss new content just like this one.
Here comes the girl with the shiniest wizard.
How apropos, Saxton, since you're the man with the shiniest head.
Hey.
The following is a Tornado Tag Team match. Introducing first, from the Welsh Valleys, Tegan Knox.
Well, Tegan was betrayed by her former best friend Dakota Kai in the first ever women's War Games match.
All that says to me is that Tegan Knox simply isn't a very good best friend. Saxton?
I reserve my comment.
Saxton?
Well, a feel-good story every time Tegan Knox competes. No protection, no sanctuary. Lyra Valkyria has arrived.
And her partner, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
One of the top competitors in NXT history, now ready to soar in WWE as well.
One of the fastest rising stars in the women's division, ready to continue her ascent.
A woman who respects no one and creates her own rules.
Yeah, there's no sunshine or rainbows where JC Jane walks.
And from Tampa, Florida, JC Jane.
JC Jane only looks out for herself. In fact, she proved it by viciously betraying past allies.
Not making any new friends around here. She thinks she's on a completely different level.
JC Jane at one time used to be toxic. Now she's fatal.
And now she believes it's her time to rule the ring. Raquel Rodriguez, a massive presence in the women's division.
And from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel's such a proud competitor, always shows incredible strength and resilience.
Rodriguez is always locked in on getting the win, too.
There is no shortage of toughness and determination in Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel isn't afraid to pick a fight or finish one.
Hey, I respect that about her. She's willing to put herself to the test.
This is going to be an all-out war tonight as we are under tornado tag rules in this match. As we get this battle underway, we're about to see Tegan Knox and Lila Valkyria. And this is sure to be a barn burner of a tag match in this encounter with J.C. Jane and Raquel Rodriguez.
We're going to have our work cut out for us on commentary with this tornado tag match, gentlemen.
Yeah, there are no actual tags per se in a match like this, so tag team strategy is just a little bit different. All right, more like a lot different.
That's like a car crash in tag team form, Zach.
Oh, incredible sit-up mat slam.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
Oh, there's a response against Raquel. That physical nature of Jane's being met head-on.
Sleeper slam!
Oh, and it's reversed.
Now laser focused on the temple and back of the neck. Drop kick! Great athleticism. Nasty kick. Stomping. Ouch. This is not going to be good.
Oh, she retaliates.
Trading counters here. Proof these superstars have done their homework.
She escapes the attack. This one's heading to the outside.
Sliding back into the ring.
Oh, sit-out slam.
Electric chair.
Intercepted with a Hurricane Rana.
Able to make a timely escape.
And a clothesline. And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any road ninja attacks. Kick right to the leg.
Utilizing the top rope to inflict more punishment. Things are looking a little rocky for her.
Oh my goodness! Into the powerbomb.
She's going for the victory. And she breaks the count.
I gotta tell you, I thought she was done there. Rodriguez staggers up, but might be put back down for good.
And she's making her way to the top rope here.
Clothesline!
Ouch. Looking dazed. You can tell she has no idea what's coming to her. From the top.
A diving leg drop.
Lila Valkyria got all the points.
Stopping the pin on her teammate.
Forcing her right out of the ring. Raquel has her shot lined up.
Oh, here we go. Returning to the ring now.
Powerbomb.
Tegan won't come back from that.
Wow, what a shot.
Oh my, what elevation.
She's going under the ring now.
Clearly thinking a steel chair is what's needed right about now.
Look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Not the position Lila Valkyria wanted to be in.
Yeah, Jane was definitely hoping to make a major statement there.
Oh, that opens the door for Valkyria.
Wow, incredible background.
Boom. Oh. Elbow drop.
Pearson. No doubt she's looking to end her here.
Oh, moonsault.
Incredible agility.
The action spilling out toward our announce desk.
Oh, kick connects.
Drop kick to the back.
Never saw it coming.
Looking for something big here.
Punishing the leg. From the top.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response. And J.C. Jane gets all of the discus big boot.
Big cross body. Good golly. Driven directly into the steel stairs. Bang! Great presence of mind.
Tegan Knox with a kick to the body, and the shiniest wizard finds them up. Exclamation delivered. by Knox. Oh, kick out at 2.
Seeing is believing, and Raquel is making a believer out of all of us right now after a kick out like that.
And that result leaves everyone shocked. But will the shoulder come up if that move hits one more time?
Oh, yeah. She is really getting fired up.
These two have learned. Oh,
can Ryder Valkyria survive this?
She's still alive.
That was game over.
Pure guts to kick out there. But if we see one more devastating move again, this can be over soon. She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. Tossed back into the ring.
precise aiming on that basement drop kick.
Oh, what a clothesline. She lost some of her stamina at this stage. Oh, that will keep Rodriguez at bay. She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
She'll take things into the ring.
Lands face first. Engineering. With the counter.
Ooh, point of the elbow counters that.
Backdrop suplex.
Launching.
Sharp chop.
In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there. Face full of turnbuckle. Ooh, the direct headshot. Just sickening.
Okay, this is just a little bit dirty.
Very effective, though.
Uh-oh. The arms are up.
Tiger suplex. Catches an uppercut.
And Lyra has suffered a lot of damage at this point.
And we're getting to a point where JC has to find a way to end this fight. Oh, what?
Got the cover on Tegan. For the win. Immediate cover after the impact. 2. Kick it.
Got it. What a match and what a great team.
Here are your winners. The team of JC Jane and Raquel Rodriguez.
And here is the winning team of this exciting Tornado Tag match.
These women exceeded all expectations here tonight. A couple of real pros. A warrior blessed by the gods. Valhalla is here.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring, representing the War Raiders, Valhalla.
Valhalla competed all over the world before coming to WWE, though she has certainly transformed since she returned.
All that training, plus her Viking experiences, have made her very dangerous.
Valhalla has simply become unhinged. There's no telling what she's going to do anymore.
Valhalla, who takes her name from the place warriors go when they die.
A bad sign for Valhalla's opposition.
This ring is about to turn into a battlefield.
And Valhalla won't settle for anything short of total decimation. Behold the modern-day witch.
Dawn gives me the creeps.
And her opponent, representing the Unholy Union from Glasgow, Scotland, Isla Dawn!
Dawn boasts over a decade of wrestling experience. She came up in the UK independent scene.
And Dawn has a background in kickboxing and dance, which allows her to melt grace with athleticism. And she's pretty scary, too.
Yeah, she's just as dangerous physically as she is mentally. Don't let all the theatrics distract you from the fact that Isla Dawn is as vicious as they come.
No doubt about that, Cole. Expect no mercy from Dawn in this one.
This is the one type of match where any and all rules go out the window.
Well, there's a reason they named a premium live event after this type of match, Cole. The type of mayhem in an Extreme Rules match deserves the biggest possible stage. Boom! Face first. Getting back to her feet, but maybe only for a moment.
Sweet. Uh-oh. She gets around the attack.
Did you hear that impact? Oh, look at that scope slam.
What a barrage of stops.
You can feel the resentment building with each stop there. Hits the drop kick. Ooh, devastating kick.
Oh, kick right to the spine.
And that stops whatever Dawn.
Oh, nothing fancy here. Tasted victory.
Backed up. And the shoulders up.
Maybe she knew that wasn't going to put her away, but it definitely kept her down for a beat.
She's ready to take this match to the outside.
WWE Universe wants tables. Well, they've got tables. Oh, propelled into the table. It's getting a little too close for my comfort, guys.
And Dawn beats her to the punch. She throws her back in.
Ooh, stop to the back.
Double stop.
Ooh, targeting the leg there.
From the top.
The diving meteora. Isla now.
Cover. Could this be it?
She breaks the count quick.
She just shocked everyone in the ring.
Oh, solid kick across the back. Steering clear there. Uncorks a thunderous chop.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Oh, my goodness. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. Over and over. So much aggression. Just never had a chance to block any of those.
That certainly wasn't pretty. Got some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here. Dawn's defenses being whittled down.
Tough spot for Isla.
Off the ropes. Brutal knee to the side of the face. And she's looking intent on delivering something big here. Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Focus that attack at the base. Can't put together much offense with no base. The ladder. Things are about to get very interesting and dangerous. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Trapped in a tough situation, trying to find her way out. And she does. Valhalla taking the upper hand in a big way.
Valhalla working the competition down. Right into the pin. And there's the kick out.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Inverted face lock into an elbow drop. Valhalla won't come back after that.
2 count. What a kick out. She's not done yet.
You gotta be kidding me.
Surviving that maneuver is absolutely amazing. You got to give a lot of credit here, withstanding what has taken out many other competitors. She's taking things to the floor here. She's creating a very dangerous situation here.
That's what ladders are for.
She's getting something from under the ring.
About to introduce some metal into the mayhem in the form of the trash can.
Right on target to a scary degree.
When Valhalla has you in her sights, there's really nothing you can do but brace for impact.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat. Now here's Valhalla, looking to secure the victory. She breaks the ref's count. Her iron will on display for the world to see. Neither superstar giving an inch here. Fends it off. Good counter.
It looks like we got ourselves a brawl here.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Toe to toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Oh, man, the shots raining down one after another. That will leave you stunned. Valhalla dodges out in time.
Rains down an elbow in retaliation. Well, there she goes.
Now heading outside.
Uh-oh. And a suplex. Valhalla isn't being given any room to recover.
Valhalla is having trouble assessing the situation.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
She finally finds an answer to that onslaught.
Valhalla was being tested and was finally able to get some offense of her own.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
I can't believe she's resorting to a sledgehammer. I thought she was better than that. Kick right to the face.
Back into the ring she comes. Uh-oh. What an elbow drop.
Victory nearly in hand for Dawn.
Looking for the pin. That's it. Isla Dawn gets the win.
Here is your winner, Isla Dawn.
Isla Dawn manifesting this win here. Call it witchcraft, call it hocus pocus, but you have to call Isla Dawn the winner.
Taking a look backstage, and oh my God, this is a developing situation. And a well-timed counter.
Taking this fight onto that equipment pile.
A lot of that equipment looks like it'll hurt.
Rezar laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. A big kick to the gut.
And a thunderous forearm to follow.
Oh, Rezar gets cut off.
What a headbutt.
Vicious. Getting tossed around. Onto the back of the neck. Super kick.
Good night.
Down with the Samoan drop.
Jacob Fatu trying to ramp things up.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Oof.
Bullseye with the drop kick.
Ciampa, kick to the abdomen, followed by the psycho cutter. Looks like Carl Anderson is locked in on his opponent. Oh! Super kick! Ouch! Super kick! Man!
Way up and down hard.
To reverse.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark. Oof.
Forearm smash. Setting up for something here.
Delivering a series of sharp elbows. Oh, ouch. Uh-oh. Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
And Ciampa hits back.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach. Jacob Fatu sending a clear message here.
Headbutt, 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 headbutt. Just bludgeoning their opponent. And saw what was coming there. Boom, bicycle knee strike.
On the jaw. Ooh, stop to the tummy.
Tummy? Hooks it up. Oh, down. Fucking arrow.
Incredible.
LOL Jacob Fatuan Rizal.
Great ring awareness saved him.
Oh, the old taste of pain.
Oh, saw what was coming and answers with the clothesline. What's he doing? Clark has Carl in his grip.
And looking at Jacob Fatu and planted them with a well-executed DDT. He's climbing up that ladder, only going to escalate the situation.
He finally reaches the top. I hope his fear of heights doesn't kick in now.
Samoan drop.
And a backstage brawl.
Golly, that sounded rough.
Boom, nice. Calf kick right on point.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
What a headbutt.
Vicious. Caught with a jawbreaker.
They would be a great
Stump
team.
puller pile driver.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. Caught the leg. Got him caught. Into a dragon screw. Game changer. Shoulder tackle. Not looking good. In this position. What a press.
Holy, careening right through the glass window.
German suplex.
Jacob Fatuan the authors of Pain what a combo.
Razor knocked him.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank. Here we go again.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
DDT.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Death Valley Driver. Jacob Fatu sending a clear message here.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
Now he's climbing the ladder, rung by rung.
Bicycle knee strike. Ouch.
And this is really the last place this fight should be happening.
Area filled with unforgiving concrete and steel. Taken down with a body slam.
Taking things to a new height here. I wonder what the plan is.
I have a feeling we're going to find out very soon. Oh, God, that railing might have just fell on someone. This has to stop.
And now that he's up there, what's he going to do? Reverses the move into a DDT. Narrow space, quick tempers. This is a bad combination.
Oh, what a headbutt. On the mark. Jacob Fatu sending a clear message here. A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
What a display of strength here. Brutal escape as that maneuver was taking just too long to materialize. We knew this was going to be explosive, but this is really starting to get dangerous now.
Yeah, one misstep from up there could mean your career, or worse.
Here comes Ciampa.
Double underhook applied, up and
Fairy tale ending.
these two are walking the tightrope just to get their hands on each other.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
Super kick. Ouch. Oh, and a wicked clothesline. A fall from here would be devastating. Nothing but concrete and steel to soften your landing.
Oh my, the railing just broke, and now nothing is keeping them safe.
Super kick. This might just turn into the most dangerous game of chicken ever. Ooh. Jacob Fatu sending a clear message here. Hoisted up high here. Oh, what a shock in the ear. Hellacious power.
Anderson! Oh, Anderson with the gun start.
This is getting completely out of control.
Yeah, unsafe or dangerous. Don't even begin to describe this situation.
Lift it up. What's next? Slips out the back door and a chop block. Oh, man. They need to get down from there. I think at least one superstar might get down, but you're probably not going to like how it happens, Saxton.
This is no place for a brawl. Everywhere you look, it's hardened steel and concrete. Someone's going to get hurt badly.
And that's a stiff shot to the body. Oh, what a knee lift. Somebody better check his nose.
Fighting all the way up here. I don't like it.
There's no way this ends well at all. This is totally uncalled for. What are these superstars thinking?
They aren't thinking, Cole.
This brawl is only going to get more dangerous up there.
Please be careful.
And again, the head has been the target here.
It's a surefire way to keep your opponent out of sorts. Tommaso Ciampa hooking the arm for a...
He's looking for yet another exclamation mark.
Boom! DDT! I really don't think climbing up there was a good idea.
You know, this is one of those rare occasions that I agree with you, Saxton.
He might just be stalling for time here.
Rizar laying down the gauntlet for his opponent. The level of animosity these superstars feel for each other. It's no wonder it's devolved into this.
Completely clouded by rage. They've taken this to extreme heights.
Ooh-wee. And someone put a stop to this before somebody gets seriously hurt.
Yeah, this is literally throwing caution to the wind now.
And he's out of here. Rizar's been eliminated. Not a good spot to be in. Scoop slam. This isn't a match. This is an all-out beating.
These two hate each other. We knew this wasn't going to get solved in the ring.
Russian leg sweep.
Calculating the next move here. There's no room for error right now. One wrong move and it could be disastrous.
To the arm. Boom.
Super kick. Ciampa avoids damage.
Ooh, kick to the face. Jacob Fatu sending a clear message here.
Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake. This is a dangerous area to be battling it out.
You really have to be aware of fighting in this environment. One wrong move and you'll be dust on the pavement. Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark. And I have no idea what the heck these superstars are thinking.
I don't think they're thinking at all right now, Cole.
Everything he can do to create space here.
Jacob Fatu trying to ramp things up.
Holy hell! Somebody get them out of there! They're going to fall over for heaven's sake! Super kick! There's no reason to put your safety on the line like this.
I really wish they would take it back to the ground level.
Oh, the knee takes a big hit. Spinebuster! Fighting on any elevated surface has a huge amount of danger.
One wrong step, and this could all be over.
Oh, the old taste of pain.
Butterfly double underhook up and
Fairy tale ending. This is an incredibly dangerous situation.
these superstars have clearly thrown caution to the wind. Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Ciampa, kick to the abdomen. Followed by the psycho cutter.
Normally this area is restricted.
Oh, please be careful.
Still fighting back. Look at him go.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot.
He's changing his mind. Going for something different now. Oh, the old taste of pain.
Surrounded by danger everywhere you turn.
There is absolutely no safe place to fight back there.
Caught with a lariat. DDT plants them. Guys, we're worlds away from a traditional wrestling contest now.
No kid.
Carl Anderson, fireman carry, and a fireman's carry cutter.
Oh my gosh!
This just goes to show how dangerous the backstage area really is here in WWE. Project Ciampa! And just like that, Carl Anderson is eliminated. And the body continues to be the focus of the offense.
Ciampa looking to end.
Trying for the double underarm hook.
Backdropped. He's heading up that ladder, but what's the plan?
And he's made it up the service ladder. Not sure what he has planned now. Heads up the ladder. He's reached the peak of his climb. No idea what he's planning now. Not sure what he has planned now. Heads up the ladder. Well, he's up there. Now what?
What's he doing climbing that ladder?
He's reached the peak of his climb. No idea what he's planning now.
Now he's climbing the ladder rung by rung.
And now that he's up there, what's he gonna do?
There he goes up that ladder.
Okay, I've seen enough. It's just Ciampa and Jacob like fought too, like climbing up the ladder, well, like up and down. I think this fatal four-way brawl has gone on long enough. We're just gonna quit the match in simulated. And the winner of this bout is Tommaso Ciampa. And let's take a look at the PLE breakdown and its match ratings. For weeks until Survivor Series War Games. Okay, we got a message from Javon Evans. Back in Greensboro, can't wait to put on a show for my crowd. Carl Anderson. A message from Carl Anderson to Paul Heyman. Thanks a ton for putting me in the PLE. Means a lot to me. I want to do my part to make this the best wrestling brand. And you proved yourself to me earlier, and you give me that loyalty bonus. Keep up the good work. Okay, select a shakeup. Generous fighters. Fighter superstars tripled the cost, but doubled the fan gain of charity promos. EZP. Easy XP. Select a superstar to gain 25 ring SP. You rope a dope. Using at least one fighter superstar in a match increases its quality. I'm gonna go with the middle. And I'm gonna end the stream right here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this edition of MyGM, or if you just enjoyed this entire stream in general, make sure to like, comment, rate, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so you won't miss new content just like this one. And as always, and until then, signing out.